Hello and welcome to my channel, and before I show you this week's alphabet challenge project that I've been making, I want to show you this beautiful swap that I've got from Andrea the Cumbrian Crafter. Now Andrea had a video up on her channel a couple of weeks ago and she'd said she'd been making coins, ATC coins, and also 50p ATC coins, and she'd asked if MD wanted to swap, just to let her know in that video. So I couldn't resist doing a swap because they were all absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't pick favourites, so I asked for 3 coins just to surprise me, and she did. And also she sent me this ATC Coin Template. Now these 50p ATC coins has been designed by Linda Pierce, and they've been quite a hit with a lot of the crafters, so it was very nice of Andrea to send me the template, because I told her I couldn't swap the 50p coins because I didn't have one, and she sent me one, so I've gave that a go, Andrea. I'll show you in a second. But first let me show you Andrea's swap. Now this card, I couldn't quite work out what she'd done, because I thought this was actual pressed flowers that she'd made, that she'd used for this, but it actually didn't feel like it, but there is texture. So I had to contact her and ask her how she'd made this card, and it's actually a napkin. She'd attached the napkin to a card, and then she's ran it through an embossing folder. You can see the embossing folder slightly here, and it feels very textured, but the flowers seem to be quite smooth, which confused me. So that's how she made the card, with a napkin. An absolutely gorgeous card. Thank you, Andrea. And here are the 3 ATC coins she chose to send me. Now this one says, "I dream of stars that glitter." And look at those lovely bright colours of acrylic paint. And this is the technique that Dee from Betsy Doodle channel on YouTube, she'd been doing this, and this is made by using a salad spinner and acrylic paints. So Andrea has also added a layer of glitter. I thought, very, very fine glitter it is. It's gold glitter. I don't think it's quite picking up in the camera, but it certainly is very sparkly in real life. Well, that's lovely, and that's a fantastic technique, something different. And then we've got these 2 really cute ones. Look at this lovely wee beehive and the wee bee, and it says "Be happy." And Andrea has stenciled some honeycomb background. I love this "Be happy" stamp. It's quite distressed stamp. Very nice. And our third one actually gave me this really, really cute one. Yeah, I love it. And look at that fabulous background. She's telling me that she's made this background with cosmic shimmer powders, and that she'd received this lovely wee stamped image from Michelle Dobby. And this one's called Precious. So thanks very much, Andrea. I love my swaps. Nice choices, thank you. And thank you very much for this 50p coin. And here is what I've made with this 50p coin template. And this is incorporating the alphabet challenge which is hosted here on YouTube by Pink Bubble Cards every Wednesday. Now, she picks out a letter and puts a technique or an item to every letter. And last week she picked out the letter L, and L is for letterpress. Now that stumped quite a few of us, but I remember having L for letterpress when I was doing the alphabet challenge with Hilary the last time. I went through the alphabet the last time that she'd been doing it, and she'd done letterpress then, so I had to research it then, and I found that you could do the letterpress technique with embossing folders. There's also a technique with using dies, and you've got to layer it up. If you have a look at Hilary's, she's got both techniques on her video for today. So the technique that I've used here is this flower embossing folder, and I've just used the purple ink. I've used this classic Stampin' Up pad, an Elegant Eggplant it's called, and I just applied the ink straight to the raised bit, and then I put my piece of card, well, I'd cut out the template and I'd put it in there, ran it through my die cutting machine, and this is the result I got. Now the ink's a wee bit patchy, but I actually quite like it like that. It's a kind of distressed look. It might not be totally right, but I actually liked it, so I thought I'll just go with it. This technique just doesn't always go as you expect, but sometimes it works out nice. So I also added this flower, which is part of a Shiny Silver Treasures Brights collection, which was the first collection that she had out and that she released in January. I just cut out one of the flowers from the paper, and the flower power, I think that was from their second release. So hope you like this. I've also cut out some coins and ran them through the embossing folder, inked up embossing folder with the letterpress technique, but I haven't embellished them further because they'll be going out in Happy Mail at some point, so I'd like to keep the embellishments secret until I send them out. So this is also using the Elegant Eggplant Stampin' Up pad and a musical note embossing folder, and so I like it. Really makes the notes stand out with the inked background, doesn't it? Rather than just the plain embossing. So I really like this technique. I've got this one. Now this one really makes your eyes go funny, doesn't it? Now this herringbone embossing folder is really, it kind of cuts really well into it, so it's kind of falling apart nearly, so I would need to back this one onto another bit of card because it seems to cut right through rather than just emboss. So this one again was the Elegant Eggplant, and then I've went on to the classic Stampin' Up Marina Mist pad. These are all the old range of Stampin' Up ones. I don't have any of the new colours, so I think this is the way it should be for letterpress. and I've also tried it on the other side. So this is a kind of bubbly one, and this is like indents, but I actually like them both. I think they both can be used. And then we've got this one, which I like again. And then the steampunk one. And as you can see, this is using the both sides. I think this is what it's supposed to be, the side I think you're supposed to use. But I actually quite like this one. But again, as you can see, the ink didn't cover all the spaces, but I quite like that effect. It makes it quite distressed looking. As you can see, this is baked brown sugar Stampin' Up pad. You can see the clock there. The brown Roman numerals in this one, and the Roman numerals are white in that other one. So I think that's the only bit that is that was the same. I used different bits of the embossing folder, obviously. And we've got this kind of Baroque one. This one turned out really well. This one had a wee bit of a distressed look to it. And then I thought I would try going over the embossed part with brown ink. I've got this chocolate chip one. I got it in a D-stash, but it's well inked, so it was a bargain. So I think it looks rather nice with running the ink pad over the top of it like that. I like them both. What do you think? Then I've tried the swirly embossing folder. This one turned out absolutely perfect. This one looks like waves, doesn't it, a bit? And this one's really good as well. And then this one, I think this one's the opposite way to this. As you can see, again, it didn't catch all the ink. Something caught the ink there where it's not there. But I think it's still interesting enough to use. And I like them both. And again, this one's just inked up because it had just trying it out. So that's all my ATC coins ready to be embellished further. Let me know what you think, which one's your favourite. And my little 50p ATC coin. So let's say the alphabet challenge L for letterpress, and this week she's picked out letter D, and D is for doily. So if you fancy joining in, remember to use the hashtag PBC alphabet, and that will let Hilary see what you've made, and also will enter you into the competition, that the wee draw that she does every month at the end of the month for everybody that competes in this. So thanks for watching, and speak to me in the comments. I love to hear what you think, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.